Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and stay tuned by clicking the bell icon. Coronation Street star was turned away twice by doctors before she was diagnosed with breast cancer. The actress went to appointments alone as her cancer journey began and admits there were moments when she worried she would die. Speaking on this week's podcast episode of Dawn Butler Mammogram and Me podcast, she recalls, "I confided in nobody. I have a lot of family members who have had cancer. My mom didn't tell anybody about it until she was going into surgery because she didn't want to worry anybody. I was the same. I didn't tell my partner when I found a lump. His mom had just been diagnosed with ovarian cancer and I didn't want him to worry." Victoria, who starred as Angie Appleton in Coronation Street, was breastfeeding her 6-month-old son, Theo, when she first noticed pain and swelling in her breasts. But she was told not to panic. She probably had blockages due to milk ducts, doctors suggested. She should simply massage her breasts and the pain would go away. At this stage, Victoria did not have a mammogram, as new moms are often told to wait until after breastfeeding before having the potentially life-saving procedure. So the actress continued with her work, despite a nagging feeling that something wasn't right. The 41-year-old continues, "I had just booked a job for the show Death in Paradise. So I flew out to Guadeloupe with my mom and son. On day 4, while I was on set, I found a second lump. Then that was it for me. I was a woman on a mission to find out what was happening to my body." Victoria returned to the UK, where she was greeted at the airport by her partner, Johnny Lomas, and his mum. The TV star still remembers the wave of emotion that immediately took over. "I thought, what if he loses us both? What makes me special? Why would cancer spare me?" she remembers. Victoria decided to confide in Johnny about the second lump. The following day, she contacted her GP, who directed her to a one-stop breast clinic. There, she underwent several tests and stopped breastfeeding in order to have a mammogram. Victoria was finally diagnosed with early breast cancer in the form of ductal carcinoma in situ (DCIS) in October 2021. DCIS is caused when cells within the milk ducts turn cancerous. Victoria also lives with sickle cell anemia, which impacts your immune system, so was fearful about how her body would respond to treatment. "Dying crossed my mind a few times," she admits, "especially given my family history. I knew my mom and my auntie had survived cancer, but because I had my sickle cell condition, I knew there were added risks." After undergoing a double mastectomy, Victoria was able to resume acting and return to television in 2022, starring as Miranda Priestley in Death in Paradise. Since then, she's begun work on a show called The Naked Truth to highlight all sides of cancer and, in particular, the lack of early diagnosis for people of color. "Knowledge is power, and we can't possibly not inform the future generations," she explains. "We are trying to instill hope that cancer isn't the death sentence people used to fear. The more we talk, the longer we live." If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share.